Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to Madison County Live.
Welcome to Madison County Live, everyone. Hello, Randy. I am very happy to see you tonight.
Are you?
I am.
Are you
I'm
really?
so happy. I think we have a big show coming up.
Oh, it's got a big show.
What do we have?
Oh, July 4th, extravaganza.
It was an extravaganza in both
huge.
Berea
And Richmond.
and
It was,
Richmond.
and the sand sculpture in Berea was fantastic.
Oh, that was
It was
amazing.
fantastic.
I was waiting to see
It was
your
good.
face, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
It was fantastic.
What
No,
else?
it wasn't there. I was in Richmond. We've got Wi-Fi safety tips. I got a great video about actual good information about your new driver's license coming up.
Perfect.
From
All
the
good
state.
news.
All good news. And then we got David Jaggy coming on.
That's good
You
news
want to talk
for
about
sure.
that?
We've got March to Macy's coming up with David Jaggy, who's the director of the Madison Central Band Program. Folks, you are not going to want to miss
Nope.
that.
Absolutely.
And there are ways that you can jump in.
Yes, you can donate.
You can.
Hey, we saw Frank Sinatra
Oh, Blue Eyes.
last night.
Oh, Blue Eyes, how was that?
He was good.
Great.
He was at Richmond Center.
We'll hear more about that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Time to start gathering your school supplies. Can you believe it?
Oh, really?
4th of July is over,
Oh, my
and that means
gosh.
that we are going to be back to school soon, that you have
Wow.
opportunities to help the kiddos
Wow.
with their school supplies, which
I
means
cannot
we get
believe
to go
that.
shopping.
We going shopping?
We're going
I'm
shopping.
not going back to school. I'll donate mine. What else you got there?
That's right. We have the results from God's Outreach,
Oh,
the
Battle of the
Battle of
Banks.
the Banks. So we're going to talk a little
Nice,
little bit about that, and then you know what? We're going to take our eyes back to the skies for the 50th anniversary celebration
That's
of the
correct.
Apollo 11.
That's
so,
correct.
folks. All that and more coming up next. Are we ready, Randy?
And you can't buy just one guinea pig in Switzerland. I'm sorry, I had to put that at the end.
All right.
Stay tuned.
All that and more coming up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's roll it.
Roll it. You're watching Madison County Live.
Welcome back, Madison County.
Wow, it's been a big, huge week.
So huge that I needed
Yes.
a little extra this morning.
Purdy's Coffee.
Purdy's Coffee Company, thank
her
you very
third cup.
much. It is
She's wired.
quite.
She's like me now.
It's my second cup, and friends, I'm sorry I took my lid off. I am going to get comments
Calm
on
down.
this. I just realized
be
it.
fine.
I did. If
The
I spill
camera's over
it,
there.
this is live TV. Randy will
That's
be
right.
so excited.
Yes.
I will
Camera's
try my
over
best.
there. Don't get anything on the equipment.
to
No
keep
electronics
the lid on
here.
it.
I got my phone in my
There we go.
back pocket.
We've got water. We've got coffee. We are ready. We are refueling. Randy, how was your week?
It was big.
It was big.
Big. We celebrated
Fireworks
America's
big.
independence and Richmond's birthday all
Happy
at the
birthday,
same time.
America, and happy birthday, Richmond. Here
Yep,
we go.
you went to Berea.
I did.
I was
did.
in Richmond.
Yes.
And then we got together at the end and we did the fireworks live
We did it live. It was
on
very-
our Facebook page, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of
So
fun.
thank you very much to Amanda
Yes,
Markham.
thank you, Amanda.
Markham sold Team Hathaway,
Mhm.
Berkshire Hathaway Foster Realtors. We appreciate
Yes.
you very much. Thank you for allowing us to do that. And it was great. So let's talk a little bit, if you weren't there, folks, let's talk a little bit about the festivities in both
Oh.
places.
I think mine was the giant ice cream cone.
Was that your favorite part?
I think. I pick out strange things.
Well, I was in Berea, so we had a...
Yeah, people were parking everywhere at Gibson Bay. They started coming in there, at 2 o'clock probably.
Did they start coming
just
in pretty
started
early?
packing early. It was
But you know what I noticed? Because we came in a little bit later and then we left a little bit later. However, that traffic was moving. It was moving. Thank you so much to, well, all of the police department, police, fire, EMS, all of the first responders were out there. But I will say they were directing that traffic and they had everyone going. And
Richmond and Berea did a good job.
They did.
They both did. I mean, they packed everybody up.
They packed everyone in. So I was in Berea. Good. There was a bounce house. There were food.
Oh, food vendors,
corn, live
Straight from Texas barbecue, live bands. Cool. Dallas Remington was there.
Yes.
And a little thing called fireworks.
The whole shebang.
Again, it was, and then there were more fireworks.
There were. The fireworks just kept on
and then
going.
There were more fireworks.
In fact, if you're watching this show tonight, you probably are still.
There were fireworks last night.
Some fireworks. What are your feelings on that, Randy? Do you want to talk about it?
Sure, you can't go wrong with fireworks.
Okay, so you think...
Pop them babies off. I don't care.
Let's talk about that poll. In fact, I think... Was there a poll?
There was a poll.
There was a poll.
It was... A lot of people said, okay, we need to cut it off.
They did. And that was, I think, specifically because for a lot of animals, there are a lot of...
I'll put those results up, yeah. And a lot of the animals, they're not used to that.
A lot of animals...
We're not in the 1800s anymore.
There you go.
A lot of stuff going off where people were used to...
Right.
Loud booms.
Yes.
It's abnormal. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. So Berea, what did you do in Berea?
Well, I ate.
Because of course you did.
That's what we do. Had to snack a little bit.
Good.
Had to snack a little bit while I was there. I was not allowed to do the bounce house because I was too old. But
just take your shoes off.
That's right. I did have a lot of fun watching the kiddos and watching the families, and not so much. But you can't go wrong with the bounce house. It's one of my favorite things.
No,
it really is. You can't go wrong with that unless
who would think? Who would think of that bounce house?
It's a great
invention.
It's a great idea. So yes, live band. The band was fantastic.
Who was the band?
I don't remember, Randy. I'm sorry.
They were so good, she forgot.
They were so good that I forgot. I'm sorry, Madison County. I'm a little tired. I mean, was it hard? Well, Randy and I worked all week.
Yeah.
We didn't really get
it. It was rough.
We didn't really take a day off.
Rough. No. I worked July 4th. I mean, we were cracking at the dealership. I mean, it was huge. And then I had a hard time going to sleep.
Had a hard time going to sleep. Friday was rough. Yeah. Friday was hard. I saw a few funny memes out there that it was the most Monday feeling Friday.
Yeah. It throws your day off.
It was.
It throws your whole week. Yeah.
But you know what? We had a great time.
Absolutely.
We had a great time. We can rest later.
We went and heard Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Blue Eyes.
Last night at Richmond Center.
How was
dressed out in his white coat, his fedora,
was he really?
Pants, and patent leather shoes.
Oh, he had it
was
going
fun.
on.
We ate at Buffalo Wild Wings. Went out and heard Little Frank.
Little Frank was it busy? Frank Sinatra. Good crowd.
Yeah, good crowd. They started gathering in, and the weather was great.
I was gonna say the weather was perfect.
Yeah, the weather was perfect. So that was a lot of fun.
So this is part of the live concert music series at Richmond Center.
Yeah, they were really good. I think they were from Cincinnati, maybe. I'm not sure.
And you can find the whole lineup. In fact, you can splash out there, but they've got some more.
I wanted a selfie with Frank, but he was too busy singing.
Well, and signing autographs.
Yeah,
of course, I'm sure you were busy signing autographs too.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, you can only. Luckily, you were at two separate ends.
Except, you don't want to mess with Frank's friends, if you know what I mean.
I've heard. I've heard. You don't want to mess with Randy's either.
He got good friends. Some of them are kind of iffy.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, we got BBS at Real Life Community Church.
Tell
10th,
us about it.
11th, and 12th. Giddy Up Junction. 4th and Glendon? I think that's the address. Yes. I'm sorry, can't remember. That's the Blessing Box. It's up the street from the Blessing Box. Anyway, sorry, my wife said, have to mention
that's
that.
right. That's a special plug from Janie.
Exactly.
Thank you, Janie Rosenbaum, for
10th, 11th, and 12th,
us.
completely free. Send your kids.
There you go.
So let's see.
And do we have a Blessing Box update, or is it?
I don't know. I have not been by there. I think they're still working on getting on the doors, but people are still putting components in.
Great.
So that's good. So
very good.
Do we want to roll that driver license video? I think we should.
Do you think we should?
Yeah, let's just roll it.
Okay.
Let's just roll the driver's license. You're going to need. This is an informational video. It's only a minute long, minute and a half, about explaining. Did a lot better job explaining than I did last week.
So this is a follow-up story, folks. This is a follow-up if you did not watch last week.
So just watch it.
All right, let's go.
We'll talk about it. See.
Prepare for a more interactive experience the next time you visit a local circuit court clerk office to renew your Kentucky driver's license. We're updating the process to boost security and will offer a new voluntary travel ID card version accepted for U.S. air travel and military base entry. Here's what to expect. First-time cardholders or those wanting a voluntary travel ID will need to present required documentation. If your names do not match, you may need to bring a bridging document, like a marriage certificate, to explain the difference. Next, you'll take a new photo. Using new touchpads, you'll confirm the card version and lifespan you like. Double-check the spelling of your name and mailing address, and opt in to become an organ donor or donate $2. You will also have the option to register to vote. You will get a temporary document that's good for driving and entry into military bases. The clerk will alter your current card and give it back to you. You can use both the altered card and temporary document to board U.S. flights. Your last step is to pay for the card. That's it. Your permanent card will arrive in the mail 5 to 10 business days later. For more information on what to bring, visit drive.ky.gov/confidentky.
Randy, thank you for that very informational
See, isn't that more concise than what I did?
That was.
Even though my information was very informative.
It was thorough in a very interesting
But you know me,
way.
I prefer video.
You do. You are
So
a
it was
video
a lot,
guy.
It was a lot better.
You are.
It was
You
a lot
are
better.
the king of video. You're a pro.
Yes.
A pro.
Now.
So what else? What else do you have when you talk about?
Well,
Anything
do you
else?
have the update for God's Outreach?
I
Battle
do.
of the Banks?
Battle of the Banks. Let's see.
I've been seeing that. I saw that billboard, so I wanted to
know.
know. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, first of all, fantastic job to each of the banks.
Mm-hmm.
I was amazed with what they produced. So, this is who participated. Park Community Credit Union, People's Bank, all 3 locations, Community Trust Bank, Citizens Guarantee Bank, First Trust Bank, and
Cumberland Valley
Cumberland
National
Valley.
Bank.
I'm sorry, my glasses are not serving me well today. And the winner is,
You need
they're
them
not. I don't
clean?
know. No, they're clean. I just
Okay.
can't see out of them for some reason tonight. Sorry, folks. And the winner is, drum roll, People's Bank, Eastern Bypass.
Eastern Bypass. Yay, People's
Congratulations
Bank.
and thank you to People's
What did they
Bank.
win?
So, well, they won helping our community.
Oh, they didn't get a prize?
No, this is their
okay.
prize right now.
They
It is-
they took food items and they collected
They
more.
did. They collected more
tons
food
of
items
food than
anyone
anybody else, correct?
They
All
did.
right, good.
So this was Battle of the Banks again from
Do we know how much?
Madison, Butte County. We are splashing that photo up right now, so you will be able to see.
Magic. Do I have that video? Yes.
We will flash it up right now so you can see. Congratulations and thanks again
Cool.
to all of the banks for participating in Battle of the Banks.
Battle of the
Congratulations
Banks.
to
I like it.
People's Bank
I like it.
Eastern Bypass.
I do
All right.
like it.
All right, very good.
Now, here's another thing I have.
Okay.
Wi-Fi safety tips.
Oh, this is a big one.
I keep my Wi-Fi off,
I do too.
okay? For this special reason.
Okay.
Apparently there's people out there that like to do things dishonestly and try to steal your information off your phone.
Well, that's not good news.
It's not good news.
That is not good news.
So here's what we're gonna
Here's
do.
the good news. What can we do to prevent
Here's what
that?
we're going to do. Number 1 is keep your phone off of Wi-Fi unless you absolutely know that business's Wi-Fi is that business's Wi-Fi.
Right.
Because apparently they can set that up immediately.
Okay.
Okay? Off
So
another
someone
phone.
can walk in and
Yes,
they can. Okay.
exactly. So if you're into Twine and she has Wi-Fi, do you
Yes.
have Wi-Fi for customers?
Not public
Okay.
for that reason.
For that reason, yeah.
For security reasons.
So go up and ask the person, go, what is your Wi-Fi official name and password?
Right.
Because don't just trust what comes up on your phone because they do it all the time with the algorithms and all that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So number 1, confirm the proper network Wi-Fi name with the manager of your location.
So what you just
What I just said.
Great.
Number 2, turn off sharing on your phone. If you have an iPhone, that AirDrop option, make sure it is off.
Turn your AirDrop off,
Yes,
folks.
it's a fabulous invention, but make sure it's off if you don't need
But a
it.
perfect stranger can
Yes,
walk into you and
exactly.
just access your information.
Be sure to use, I didn't know this, I'm not an IT guy. I know enough to be dangerous. Be sure to use anything with the HTTPS website.
Okay.
Because that is more secure than the HTTP because the S stands for secure.
In all the years, I never knew that.
Didn't know
no,
that.
I just learned something new tonight.
Turn on your firewall, and if you don't have a firewall and you often use public Wi-Fi hotspots, consider adding a firewall to your device.
To your device. Very good. I think
Okay.
that's a great
Number 5, always run antivirus software on your device.
on your phone.
Your phone is basically...
It's a computer. It's a computer in your pocket.
It's a computer.
It is.
Number 6, make sure your device is not to set automatically to connect with public Wi-Fi hotspots.
Oh, that's a good one. Because I think a lot of folks do that just out of convenience.
Because they don't have to use their data.
Sure, absolutely.
I always, look, if you have unlimited, just keep it off of Wi-Fi.
Just keep it off.
Just keep it off of Wi-Fi unless you know it's a secure thing. Number 7, make sure you never store your passwords on your laptop or mobile device.
Unless you have one of the encrypted programs.
I may have to delete. delete.
That's a great idea.
But those
are
good 7 tips. And I think number 1 is, unless you know it's a secure public Wi-Fi device, don't log on.
Don't
Airports, I don't do any of that. I just don't. I just don't do it unless it's secure, unless you know it's the company.
I think that's great. That's a great list, Randy. Thank you so much for sharing.
I did much better this week.
You did a wonderful job. I will add a number 8. Don't ever hand your phone to Randy Rosenbaum.
No, but it's not near as much fun.
That's right.
I always do that because I'm liable to give those thumbs up a lot.
You never know what you'll find. All good fun. Thank you, Randy. Thanks for sharing that with us tonight. Thank you. I loved it. I loved it.
Whatever strikes my fancy. And another thing that strikes my fancy.
What is that?
I love seeing fun things on the internet.
Do you have more for us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here, what do you have?
Did you know you can't buy just one guinea pig in Switzerland?
I did not know that.
You can't. They do not allow that anymore.
Because, do you know why? Any
I
reason?
do know why.
Okay.
They made it a law. You can't buy just one guinea pig in Switzerland because you know why?
Why?
They are concerned that guinea pig will get lonely. And it should have a friend. So the lawmakers in Switzerland have so much time on their hands. They're concerned about guinea pigs' well-being and their mating habits.
Self-care is very important.
Self-care.
Self-care is very important.
So, if you're in Switzerland, Madison County, for any reason, and you want a guinea pig, be prepared to buy 2.
And don't bring your own, no matter what.
Oh, that would be fun.
No matter what.
What if you bring a guinea pig, a single guinea pig? What if he's looking for another guinea pig?
Maybe just don't do it. Randy, thank you so much.
Gabriella's going.
That's right. I'm so grateful.
How long is this internship?
For tonight's tidbit. Okay. Well, I have some even more exciting news than that.
What is it?
Are you ready?
I am ready.
We have a very special guest in the studio tonight. Mr. David Jaggi.
David Jaggi. Intro music.
That's right. Mr. David Jaggi from the Madison Central Band Program is here to tell us all about Miles to Macy's.
We're going to be in a little parade in New York out here.
A little parade you might have heard of, the Macy's Day Parade. So David stopped by to chat with us. We have that coming up next. You are not going to want to miss it. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with David Jaggi.
David Jaggi right after this. Stay tuned.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Madison County Live. We are so thrilled to have a very special guest in our studio today, Mr. David Jaggi, who is the director.
Give it up for David.
That's right.
Clap, Gabriella, clap.
Working director out there of the Madison Central Band Program. David, thank you so much for coming by to talk to us today.
Thank you for having me.
So I know that you have had a very exciting summer, and you have an even more exciting fall ahead.
Oh my gosh,
It is time for Miles to Macy's. Tell us all about it.
We are, I guess last week we kicked off a new fundraiser trying to get us over the hump to get us to the Macy's Parade. We've done a lot of fundraisers in the year or so since we found out that we were selected for the parade, and the boosters and the students and the community have raised a ton of money already, and we're on to probably our biggest fundraiser, which is Miles to Macy's. We're looking for people to sponsor miles to get us there.
Okay.
So $100 a mile. And
how many miles is it to Macy's?
708 from the
That's
city of
not
Richmond.
bad.
It's really not bad.
That's not bad.
It's really not bad.
Not bad at all.
And what that will do will get us to Macy's. It will keep the per student cost under $800 for a 5-day trip, and it will cover every student that can't afford to go that needs help on the scholarship end, which is really
How many students do you have total going?
280.
280 students. Now, I got to ask, does it count Colleen and I? Because we're going to be.
Are you? Yeah.
Yes, if we
Listen.
provide our miles.
Band Mom alum right here.
Yes, exactly. That's right. I forgot about that. Absolutely.
That would be so much fun. So, for those of you that don't know, when we're talking about Miles to Macy's, this is the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade.
Yes.
Biggest parade.
It's
of
pretty
the
big
year.
if you've ever heard of
That's
it.
right. It's kind of a big deal. For
Usually on Thanksgiving.
That's right. Kind of a big deal.
Yes, it is.
And I'm sure this was probably so exciting for your students and
Oh
your
my gosh,
staff
it's incredible.
to get that. This is a huge honor.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge honor for us, but also the school and the school system and the community.
Yes.
These kinds of things don't happen in a vacuum. Having that kind of band program doesn't happen in a vacuum. It doesn't pop up over a year or two. This is years of work. It started with Brent Barton and all the amazing work that he did for years in the county, and then hiring all of the people that are here.
Sure.
At the middle schools, he brought in wonderful teachers, and the newest teacher for us is Audrey Whirl over at Clark Morris, which is one of our former students.
Is a student, yes.
I know. So
Nice.
everything really started there and has been building and building. And when you look at a band the size that we're going to have, that has been years in the making too.
Absolutely.
Oh, I can imagine. And the color guard too, is that correct?
That includes the color
That
guard.
includes the color guard, 280 total kids.
Yeah.
That's massive.
It is.
Incredible.
It is.
We think that it may be the largest band,
ever
competitive
appeared?
band
Wow.
that's been in Kentucky.
That's been in
Maybe the
Kentucky?
largest
Wow.
to hit the field in Kentucky.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, you think about, David, the advertising,
Mhm.
the old adage, you can't buy this type of advertising for this amount of
Oh,
money.
absolutely. The way
International TV coverage.
the way that I've looked at it the whole time, and the total fundraising scope for us to get to where we need to be has been $200,000. That's the marker. We are 60 in. We've got a couple other things kind of in the works.
Sure.
But to do a TV spot, for a minute for a community
yes.
that's going to hit a viewing
Yes.
audience of 40 million.
Yes.
That's
And
it.
that's
I
not
mean,
just a spot. That'll be
That's-
several
yeah.
minutes of
yes.
mentions.
right. And it will run for years.
Appearances,
We're
and
going
it'll-
to
Yes.
see
Yeah,
this. This is
exactly,
going to be a
forever.
memory that's going to
Yeah,
last
that'd be
a
fantastic.
lifetime for not only the Madison County
Yeah.
community,
Oh, yeah.
but for this
Oh,
program.
absolutely. I imagine as we're recruiting businesses to locate to Madison County, as we're really every promotional thing that the city of Richmond does for the next 10 or 20 years will
Oh, it's
probably
amazing.
include
Absolutely.
pictures and footage
Yes.
of this performance in this venue.
Yep.
I think additionally, I'm excited about things like the Christmas parade when we come home.
Yes.
Imagine the
Yes.
Christmas parade like
Yes.
the week after
Oh, that'd be
Macy's and the
fantastic.
band is on point and we got the tunes ready. and
Amazing. You get
we're
your
in full
own show
costume.
right here.
Basically,
again.
get your own
Yeah.
show. So, David, people want to donate
Yeah.
the miles to Macy. What is the best way to do that?
I think the best way to do that is to either to look it up on Facebook.
Okay, so
We
you have
can
a
share it.
Facebook
Yeah,
page.
we've got
What
a
is that
Facebook
Facebook page?
Well, it's
Madison
coming to
Central Band or Miles to Macy?
actually. It's it really got shared by the school system first.
Okay, okay.
So
All
it
right.
came through Madison County
Got
Schools
it.
about a week
Okay.
ago.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then it's on my personal page,
Sure.
Jaggy,
Okay. All right.
and then maybe we can share
Sure,
that
we'll
out.
share it.
And
Oh,
And
absolutely.
then you can. It's on the very front of the band website, MadisonCentralBand.com.
Okay.
So it's right
Okay.
there too.
Okay, so it's pretty easy, and they just can donate online too?
Yep.
That's
oh,
right.
It's simple.
As far as sponsorships goes for businesses,
Mhm.
do you have different levels? Is that
We do have different
Okay.
levels. We're kind of thinking about it in a student
Sure.
aspect.
I like
So $600 is half a student trip,
Right.
and $1,200 is a full student trip. What I'm really looking for is to make sure that we've got everybody covered.
Everyone.
Everybody is going.
And again,
everybody
this
gets to.
is 5 days
Yeah.
because you all have to get there and rehearse and, I mean, get grounded and
Yes.
plugged in. This is not just they show up and march and
No, this is not
a
a,
major
this is
production
not
just to
a,
get
This is
it.
not getting ready even for the Kentucky State Band competition.
oh, no, no.
This is
Well,
not that
I
sort
mean,
of thing.
the parade itself is a day and a half production.
Right.
Right.
Our rehearsal will probably be in the neighborhood of 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 3 a.m.
Could you schedule with
Well, for
Other
Macy's,
things
no,
and-
because they
or-
can't shut that street off for
Oh,
2 days
oh.
in New York. So,
Wow.
to get the TV angles right, and to
Right.
make sure that everything works the way that it needs to,
rehearsals. Yeah.
we will go. We'll do that middle of the night rehearsal.
Wow.
We'll take the kids to breakfast about 5 a.m.
Wow.
Then line up after that at Central Park West and do the thing. But so that's really Wednesday and Thursday.
Wow.
We'll rehearse while we're out there, and then we'll do normal stuff. We'll
Sure,
go
yeah.
to see some museums.
Yeah, exactly,
We're going to
sure.
a Broadway show. We'll do
Oh,
some of that
wow.
stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
wow.
get
Super
discount
excited.
tickets for 208 people?
I'm sure we get some kind
And
of that.
2, remember? We've got to.
That's right, 82, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't forget, we're honorary. David, that's amazing. So for
That is
more
amazing.
information, we are going to put those links
Yep.
up there for you folks
We'll
so that you
share
can
it.
plug in. We want you to sponsor these miles, even if you're not a business, individuals, if you have been part of the Madison County community, whether you went to Madison Central or not, this is such amazing opportunity for these kiddos and for this community. So we're so
Absolutely.
excited to get you all
Absolutely.
involved. Now, David, before you leave,
Uh-huh.
I have one as a former band mom. And
Sneak
just
peek.
an
This is a
inquisitive
sneak peek.
mind.
She's nosy.
Can you give us just a hint about what we are going to expect for this year's show out of the Madison Central Marching
David,
Band?
I can turn it off now if you don't want to.
That's right. Can you give
No,
us just
no,
a
it's
little
okay.
hint?
Okay,
Especially,
all right, okay.
especially because it's Colleen.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
especially because it's Colleen. Okay.
Well, our show is called Welcome to the Jungle, and we are obviously using a little Guns N' Roses.
I can. It's playing in my head right now.
in a tasteful way.
In a tasteful
Yes.
way.
Snippets of it. I
like it already.
That's right. You've talked Randy's
like
Randy's
it.
language right
But
now.
we wanted to go something that's kind of aggressive, something that's
Sure.
tribal, something that offered a really rich color palette.
Yes. Mhm.
And this certainly does.
Yes.
So
Sure does.
the 62 members of our color guard.
Did you say 62?
that's a lot.
Yes, the 62 members of our color guard.
that
Huge.
is
That's a
a
lot.
very large color guard.
lot.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a lot of color.
Are going to be grouped by different kinds of animals.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
I
have
see this.
So
all
we have
kinds of
groups
opportunities
of
here.
tree frogs, and we have groups of like a lizard kind of thing. We've got a white tiger. We've got maybe a leopard. I'm trying to remember the other ones. A peacock. And so
Creative genius.
Wow.
they're
over
going
here.
to
It's
be
gonna be
grouped
nice.
in those families, and we kind of think that we're going to do that in the parade too. They're going to be grouped by animal
my
family
goodness.
of the parade. So
Oh.
we're kind of playing around with that and what that looks like.
And when David says playing around, he means orchestrating it to a T, is what he means.
Be prepared, kids.
That's right. Everyone be prepared. This is going to be
You're
amazing.
gonna bring a whip to the jungle.
We're excited. We've got a good production going. We've
That's
got a
exciting.
great team, and it's gonna be a lot
Great.
of fun. I think it's gonna be a really engaging show. That's what we're working for.
Now for football season, are you gonna? How does that work? You gonna give a little
Yeah.
snippets out
We
there
will-
on
we
the
will.
field, different things like that?
I've got to look at the schedule again. We have 4 home games, but there's a game
Yeah.
in that kind of early October-ish range that
Right.
you
That
could
makes
see all of the looks.
Let me know, David.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
So you'll be able to see all of it out here at Madison
That'll be
Central
fantastic.
and
That'll be
Wow.
fantastic.
We're
parts and pieces. And
We are so excited. And again, folks, between what they're doing this fall at the school and then March to Macy's, you have so
Oh.
many opportunities to get involved. If you have children, if you have young children that are interested in music in any way or even have no experience
Yeah.
whatsoever,
Yeah.
just know that this is such a welcoming program that they are going to get the opportunity of a lifetime and could not be led by a better school system.
Yep.
So, and I know, and I say David Jaggi, but I know you have an entire team.
Oh,
so, and I know
absolutely.
that you do not like to take full credit, even though.
Oh, never. No. It's a Madison County thing. All the way into the elementary schools, we have
Absolutely.
brilliant music instruction all
And
the way
that continues all the way
All the
through.
way.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean,
Every level.
David calls me sometimes for my opinion on the weekends late at night. He just can't get over that hump. And I said, well, No, I'm not.
I gotta get. Yeah, no, that's okay, Randy.
Oh, let's play. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty good, David.
All right. Friends, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for welcoming David Jaggy here and the entire Madison Central Band program. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Heck, I'm excited about the jungle.
That's right.
Forget the Macy's parade. This is kind of like, I'm anxious to see the...
I need to come see how it comes out.
We're ready.
Thank you, David.
That's right.
Appreciate it. Hey, we'll be right back.
That's right. We're going to take a quick break.
After this.
See you soon.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
That was so great.
That was fantastic.
I am jazzed. I cannot wait.
Welcome to the jungle!
Wow, I can't wait for that either. So much to be excited about. Again, thank you to David Jaggy and the entire Madison Central High School program. This is a team effort, a community effort. Madison County Schools are the best.
And we're going to be doing some special stuff with David.
We are. We're going to
the next couple of weeks.
We are. We're going. So stay tuned, folks. You're going to see more of us with Madison Central's marketing program. Thanks again for stopping by. That was great. That was wonderful.
And we're also, you know, I like to do things that Colleen doesn't know about and just spring them on her.
No idea where he's going.
We're going to be doing some remote location stuff.
Okay, great.
I'll tell you after the show.
Well, wonderful. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah,
that was great.
It involves some characters.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
It should be fun.
Well,
now it's time for what?
I'm ready to talk events.
Events. Roll
That's
the events
right.
thing.
Let's
Have
roll.
you seen the events thing?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rolls
let's
right
see
over
it.
your face.
Well,
There
great.
It just happened.
All right, folks, as always, we have some fantastic events coming up in Madison County. The first one that we want to tell you about tonight, we just talked about it, back to school. It's going to be coming before you know it. Once 4th of July is over, I know.
That is hard to believe.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? Hard to believe. Gabriella's over there shaking her head. You can't see her, but she is really...
Don't be sad, Gabriella.
We love you, Gabriella. It's going to be okay.
Oh, my gosh.
If you haven't watched the show before, Gabriella is our intern that we are
Yes.
so excited to have. It's
Yes.
going to be okay, sweetie. All right, first school supply drive. This is presented by CASA of Madison County. This is going to be at the Dreaming Creek Brewery on Friday, July 12th from 5 until 8 p.m. This is going to be a great event.
That'll be cool.
It is. So let me tell you a little bit about it.
That's next. Is that next
It
week
is. It's coming up. So it's coming up this Friday. Can you believe it? We're right there.
Gosh.
This school supply drive, they're going to have backpacks there at Dreaming Creek. And so what you do is you come, they will have the list of supplies needed there at Dreaming Creek, and then they will give you the list. You purchase the items and then return them to CASA's office by Monday the 26th. So you have a little bit of time here from July 12th until the 26th to get that.
That'd be cool.
In addition to that, Dreaming Creek is going to be donating a portion of the proceeds to CASA of Madison County for this event. And if you're not familiar with CASA, if you're not familiar with
Court-appointed special advocates.
Thank you very much. And so this is for children who have been abused and neglected in Madison County. An amazing organization. So please come out to this at Dreaming Creek, July 12th from 5 to 8. We also have Victoria Binge coming on in the next couple of weeks. So Victoria is the executive director of CASA.
Cool.
She is going to be giving you more information on how you can get involved in the superhero gala.
Ooh, I think I'm going to that.
You are. That is coming up on August 10th. So
that'd be
great
fun.
ways to get involved.
Can I wear a cape?
There. You cannot wear a cape. We are going to talk more about the dress for that. For those wanting to know in advance, the dress for that, you are not wearing superhero clothes.
I figure I'd go with my cape, a long cape, and then Gabriella holding my cape.
That would be amazing. That would be, you could hold that.
Gabriella's like, look at that face.
For other folks, you do not have to wear a tux and you do not have to wear a formal gown. So this is kind of cocktail attire.
Oh, okay.
There you go. But I'm sure Randy will be in a cape. All right. Victoria, we're going to talk about that in the next couple of weeks.
Welcome, Victoria. You're going to have fun on the show.
You're going to have a great time at the show. So,
what else we got?
We are going to, our eyes are going to be back in the skies. We just got done with fireworks, but now we are going to be celebrating, and I can't believe this either, we're going to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11.
That's
Can you believe it?
50 years.
That's right, 50th anniversary of that. So we're going to be doing that with the Hummel Planetarium Saturday, July 20th. At 10 a.m. and I've got a full flyer on this, so let me give
you
you
got a full
all.
thing
I
on
do.
that?
I do. I have
Oh,
the. There
nice. Oh, yes. I have the
everything's
graphic too. That's
you do.
nice.
So
I think tourism. We did.
You
that.
did. You just
Yeah,
did
we
a piece on
Yep.
that. You just
Yep.
did a piece on that. So the admission for that is $5 per person. Kids 3 and under are free. So here's the rundown on that event. 10 a.m. You're going to have the Earth, Moon, and Sun Planetarium show. From 11 to 1, you're going to have drop-off activities, drop-in activities. So there are going to be all kinds of
stuff going
things.
on all
Yeah,
the time.
and they're still working on that now. 12 o'clock, the Moon and the Future, the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11. And at 12 o'clock, astronomical story time with the Madison County Library. So for more information, if you go to planetarium.eku.edu, this is put on by both Eastern Kentucky University and the Madison County Public Library. It's going to be
You know, with the green screen, we
fantastic.
could do a show in honor of that on the moon.
We could, on the moon.
That's a good idea.
Are you going to be Neil Armstrong or
Of course.
Buzz Aldrin?
No,
It's a
I'm
tough-
Neil Armstrong.
it's your-
First man on the moon. Who would you rather be?
I think I'd rather be Buzz. I'd rather.
Really?
Well, you know that because
I know.
I am
but
a planner and Randy is not.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong, like, bam, I'm going.
So I'm going to send Randy up there
It
first.
just so happened that.
I'm going to let him tiptoe around a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Kinda
Use me
get-
as the guinea pig.
Get his bearings.
Now I understand.
Make sure we give him a little bit of time.
I'll smooth out the dust for you, Colleen, and
Smooth
have
out
your
the-
lounge
the
chair
moon.
ready.
That's right.
What else you
Little
need?
cocktail ready.
Let me get you some rocks,
There you go.
Colleen. I'll be right back. You don't
I'll be
gather
Buzz,
them.
for
I'll
sure.
get them for you.
There you go. All right. Fun event.
All right. What else going
We
on?
would do great. Okay, one more back to school. So we are going to have a back to school event, which is Richmond Teen Center. Georgia Parks is going to be on with us next week. She is going to tell us all about that.
She gonna be on there next week too? With us?
Georgia Parks is going to be on
that's
next
okay.
week, and Victoria is going to be. I'm sorry, Victoria. You caught me. You were right.
What?
You
Say that
were-
again.
you were
Let's slow that down. Point at
You
me
were
and say
right.
what? Randy was right.
Randy was right. Victoria Benj, the
hearing
executive
that.
director of CASA, will be on next week.
That can never be said enough.
And the following week,
There we go.
Georgia Parks, the executive director of the Richmond Teen Center, will be on with us.
Computers up here.
It's up there, folks. It's up there, and it never stops.
That's true.
It never stops.
It never stops. It never stops thinking. I wish it would. But
That's
it
right.
doesn't.
So the Richmond Teen Center is getting ready for their back to school annual event. We don't have a date on that yet. Georgia's going to talk
Right.
to us about that next week. However, they want to tell you that you can go ahead and start gathering your school supplies for that as well. So, and folks, this is a great time of year because a lot of the major retailers, they start putting all of that stuff on sale this
Yep.
coming week. That
That's
is
right.
kind of when that whole,
Speaking of sale,
yes,
this is one of my $4 polo shirts. I got it pennies.
I like that, Randy Rosenbaum. It looks very handsome on you.
They were in the women's section. Even though it's men's clothing, they were in the women's section for some reason. I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know why. Ambulance.
but you found them, and
I
it looks
found it.
very nice on you.
$4 a piece.
Did you get more than
I
one?
bought everything they had.
Did you? Did
Come
you
back
get
this
every
whole
color?
pile, and Janie goes, "What are you doing?" I go, $4
First
a
of all,
piece.
she wanted to know what you were doing shopping in the women's.
$4 a piece. I was there.
section.
No, I was with her. We were gravitating toward, throughout the store doing something. And then, but anyway, I'm sorry.
I like
You
it. It's very
you
nice.
just mentioned sale.
It's very nice. $4. You can't beat that. All right. Very good.
I agree.
One more, folks.
Sorry to throw you off.
It's all right. Here are some school
that a
supplies
lot,
that
don't I?
are needed.
Okay.
You do, but
Yes.
we're going to keep on rolling.
What do we need?
We need backpacks.
So let me ask you about the backpacks.
Yes.
Do they have to be clear?
I don't know if they have to be clear this year. I know that
Okay.
they did in the
I
past.
know they did in the past,
I
and I
don't
didn't know the
know.
rule on
And
that.
sometimes it's different between the middle school and high school. I don't know. So we can get more information on that for this
So you
year.
don't know?
I'll find out. Well, no, because I didn't
We'll share
know
that on
that
our
I was going to
Facebook
be
page.
asked about
Sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
Randy always asks the questions that
I'm just curious.
that we
Okay.
just don't know. Okay, backpacks, notebooks, pencils, crayons, markers, colored pencils, glue, scissors, tablets, folders, filler paper, comprehension notebooks, Kleenex, paper towels,
What is
hand
a
sanitizer.
comprehension notebook?
Is it? I paused on that one just for a second too.
I don't know.
Is it the black,
I don't know.
like the old school black marbled?
Maybe.
Oh gosh.
Twice.
What?
I don't know. I just wondered. Why did you say notebook?
Now I'm going to
I don't know.
water.
What's the
Now I'm going to water because you're making me nervous. Paper towels, got those. Hand sanitizer, calculators, very familiar with those. Binders and checks can be made to the Richmond Teen Center. Randy, you always get me. This is his favorite thing to do.
I'm going to have to find out.
Yes.
What is a comprehensive notebook?
I believe that those were,
Comprehension
and again, my kids are older now, but aren't those the marbled notebooks that used to?
I don't know.
Randy doesn't know.
I don't know. Who writes?
Everyone does.
I do this.
We're a very studious program here, folks. I think it's. I don't know. We will find out.
We're going to find out. We're going to put that up on our Facebook page.
Grab
We're
some
going to do a
Kleenex
special
and paper
report.
towels and
Gabriella,
hand
your
it out.
assignment this week is to find out. We'll have you on the show next week to explain what a comprehension
Also,
notebook is.
when Randy gets here next week, there is going to be a stack of them so high that you won't even be able to see his face.
I won't be able to comprehend that.
You will not be able to. That will be our very first donation.
We're going to get comprehension notebooks for everybody.
That's right. It's going to happen. Oh my goodness.
Don't hold me to that.
No, we're.
Don't hold me to how many kids are coming to county
Oh
schools.
my gosh, Randy.
A lot.
It's been a
Well,
great
it's been a
week.
great show.
It's been a great show. It's been a great week. I hope you all have had a great week, Madison County. Hope you get a little bit of rest this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slow down on the fireworks a little bit. Oh, Gabriella's got something.
Oh, she has the definition
Thank
of
you.
comprehension notebooks. Because we have these computers in our pocket. Okay, what are they? What are they? She just hands me
I'm
her phone.
also going
What
to-
did you tell people before?
I'm also.
Don't
gonna-
hand Randy your phone.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so
Can you describe how they look? Can you just the picture
it's
that you're
just-
looking
I
at?
mean,
Is it a black
it
and
is.
white, no
This is
marbled
it.
book?
This is it. I'm going to zoom in on this. Look.
I think we'll
That's
probably
what it is.
just
It's
throw-
a marble book.
We're probably just going to throw that graphic up right
Yeah.
now for you. There we go. Again.
Okay.
I love how
I'll be
you
done
do
with your
these.
phone in a minute,
I
Gabriella.
love how you do safety tips, and then you always just
Where's
flash
her-
our.
Where's her Facebook? Where's her Facebook?
Okay. There we go.
Thumbs up.
Yes. Thank you for solving that. Now we know exactly what
Thank
we're looking
you,
for.
Gabriella.
I would also like to maybe perhaps hear that Colleen was right. That is what those are.
Colleen was correct,
There
everybody.
we go, folks.
They're marble, but I don't know why they're called comprehension notebooks.
All right. We'll get to that. Because you will have a stack to look at next week. A stack. There you go. Folks,
If you want to be on the show,
come on. There you go.
send us a message. Come on the show. We get lots of requests to be on the
We
show.
do. We
We're
have a
getting
full
booked.
lineup. We have a full lineup
getting
for you
booked.
for the rest of the summer.
New sponsor starting in August.
We have some great sponsors coming up. We have
Yeah.
some great guests coming up. We actually have guests coming in all the way to the fall. We'd
Can't
love
wait
to
for our
have you.
location shoots.
There
That'll
you
be
go.
fun.
We do. We're going to be on location. A lot of great things
Mm-hmm.
coming up. It's funny because people stop on the streets, ask Randy for autographs. They do. He's got these glossy photos that he
They look at me
carries with him all the
strange.
time.
They don't.
All good things happening. Folks, I hope you had a great week. I know we did. We're going to get a little bit of rest maybe for the rest of the weekend
Probably
and be
not.
back with you. No, probably not.
Probably not. Probably not.
Be
I'm always
back with
working.
you.
I'm always working.
next
You're
week.
always working.
We're always
Come down
working.
and see Twine.
We're always
You got
working.
all
yes.
kinds of stuff, nice stuff.
All
in
kinds
there.
of great things at Twine, all kinds of great things coming out in the community. If you come here and I'm not here, I'm very sorry, but I have some great folks that are here that will take care of you.
Absolutely.
That's right, great
So,
folks
so
will
you
take
can get her to sign her autograph later.
No,
Ooh, let's get some 8x10 glossy stuff.
let's not. Folks,
Okay, let's toast.
all right. Very good.
Like,
He wants to
share.
hear the clang. Here we go.
See,
The clang.
is very good.
The clang happened tonight.
Tonight at 8.
Yes.
Tomorrow night replays at 9.
Replays at 9. There
And you can always watch it on Facebook.
Always watch it on Facebook. We
We
have
separate
events.
those
We have news
segments
stories,
out.
events.
Yeah.
If this is your first time watching all positive news stories
Good
and events,
news.
you're not going to find anything but good news on
No,
here. So
some things she will not let me talk about.
that is true.
So I will talk about personally on my Twitter page. and
And
my
I will
Facebook
not.
page. Get me out of it.
Folks, make it a great week. We
Thank
will
you.
see
Thanks
you
for
next
watching.
week here at
Bye,
Madison,
Madison
Live.
County. Colleen, you're awesome.
You're awesome too, Randy.
Boy, she fakes it well, doesn't she? Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Hey, want to be on the show? Or advertise on the show? Contact us online. You can see us anywhere.